Welcome everybody to our first game of today's Clan War, the last game day, the last match day of eSports League. It's week 24 and we are on Dasan Station as the first map right here. Spawning in the bottom right we have the red Terran player for RTG eSports, Tornadotom. And yeah, it seems like the sounds are pretty loud, I think. Yeah. I don't know, after patches, I don't know, my Windows just sets back the sounds to full volume. But let's go over to the top left where we can find the player representing the Forged Force Gaming guys. This is the Blue Zerg, Fazed. And yeah, he's going for the expansion first, not choosing the one at the gold, but going for the one at the back, so wants to be a little bit safer there. I think that's a good choice here, to be honest, with having the pretty close spawning positions, and also the ways are so short. I don't know, Reaper is there so early, and if the Zerg has to face a lot of Reapers, then yeah, the ways are just ridiculously close, and they can just do a hell lot of stuff. So yeah, the Reaper right here is doing something. Now I can click it, there we go. Let's just follow this one and see. Has 5 HP and will survive. We just saw in the main base of Tornadotom that he's already going for the second command center as well, and has added the factory. So we will see a swap right here, meaning we will have some Hellions, and the starport is there, started right now as well. Yeah, second orbital being made out of the command center. So this looks kind of standardy, let's say. And Fazed is going for the Baneling nest. The Reaper, yeah, just having one kill is a little bit disappointing. With having Zerglings hit that low, you want to have more kills, but yeah, killing Zerglings will not win you the game. More important thing is to kill workers all game long. So yeah, 2 more Hellions right there. And he's going for the tech lab, so we might see a Banshee right here, guys. But first, we might see a blow. Baneling nest has finished. The Banelings are there, as you can see, and he's just walking in here. And he's supply blocking Tornadotom so hardly. That's so hard to take as the Zerg here. And will he get the surround? No, not yet. He's pulling the SCVs, so he actually wants to save the Hellions there. More Zerglings are coming in, but I think they will be dealt with pretty easily. I guess we might have to see some depots fast here. And I think he should try to wall off this one again. And maybe repair the Reaper, the Hellions even. Because, yeah, Hellions like these are not really that good to drive around with. Yeah, but we have the Banshee out already. Cloak is being started for Tornadotom, so there is potential to do some counter harassment. And he's already going for his third command center. Oh boys, that's, yeah, not greedy in particular, because yeah, you can just save it at home or just build it here and fly it over to whatever you want. But it's some resources spent that could be spent elsewhere to go for more units or whatever. Or for example to just repair those Hellions. But for now, let's watch this little Banshee over here. Yeah, the Queens are trying to deal with this. We have a Spore at the second base as well. And we see Fazed going for a third base in the top right, which is, yeah, not the most usual thing to go for, I think. I think the third base mostly will be the gold base and the fourth base on the left hand side, or sometimes the other way around. Going over to the right, yeah, does not seem that familiar. But yeah, we will see if that was going to work out. And Tornadotom having his Banshee over here, will he see the creep spread sooner or later? It's not there yet, it's not there yet. But maybe he will. Sending over an SCV For what? For repairing the Banshee? No, okay, he's actually building a bunker. That's a pretty nice thing to go for. And yeah, the Banshee's now having some free shots on the roaches, taking out one at least. In the main base of Tornadotom, we see the armory being almost finished, as well as the engineering bay. Oh, okay, actually, oh boy, I was thinking that this was a bunker, but actually it's an engineering bay. He just wants to block the choke. He's not really willing to have something to put in and shoot. I should have clicked on that, to be honest. That's pretty bad for me. But yeah, I thought this was a bunker, but let's maybe watch those Banshees. They will take out the Spore, and they might just take out the base here as well. I mean, there are Ravagers, but yeah, you can just dodge the shots pretty easily. And the Ravagers will be taken out one after the other. That's pretty annoying for the Zerg here. Where are the Queens though? They are not coming in direction. So you lose another Ravager, and still the base is pretty much exposed there. And taking out the Roach Warren is such a big thing right here. I mean, we have tier 2 and we have the Banshee, the Hydra Den, but nevertheless, having the Roaches to just meat shield some stuff is pretty important, I think, because yeah, Hydras alone without any support aren't the best of units. They're not bad, but yeah, they're not as good as with any support. Yeah, Cloak being used right there. 3 Hydras going down, and there's the GG call by Fazed, and Tornadotom takes the game for RTG eSports. Welcome back to game 2 of this clan war. We're finally in here, and we are on New Gettysburg. Spawning the bottom right hand side of the map, we have the orange Terran player representing the team that is in a 1-0 lead. It's RTG, and he is Sata. Having the nice portrait right there, and the scout of the opponent already arrived over here. Guess we might see the command center pretty soon. And in the bottom left, we have the teal Protoss player for Forge Force Gaming. This is Hedge Zerg, aka Buffbefehl. And yeah, he was going for the gateway expansion. So pretty common build over here. And yeah, both players going for the expansion. No early shenanigans going down, no proxy stuff anywhere on the map. And Sata actually going for the SCV scout and a Reaper. So double scouting possibilities somehow, and maybe wants to do some aggression as well, but the Adept is on the way already, so it's not going to deal that much more damage, I think. Yeah, but let's just follow the Reaper for now, so I don't have to move around the mouse, because I'm a pretty lazy caster here. Yeah, Mothership Core is there already, so moving inside of the pylon range would not be good. He could pick up the worker at the expansion, maybe, at least. But there you can see, first Adept is out. He's not going to attack, which is yeah pretty weird. Okay, now he is. And he might actually get the Reaper, right? Oh, the Reaper. Nice Reaper movement actually, to get rid of the shade and then be able to just get back home. That was a good move by Sata there. Yeah, we see Sata having the factory finished, first Widow Mine is out, and the starport is almost finishing as well. Hedgezerg going over with the Mothership Core, trying to rest the mineral line a little bit. Marines are there, so that has going to be ported back. And for Hedgezerg himself, we have the starport, the Stargate. And there's the first Oracle. Easy peasy, yeah. Recall from the Mothership Core, and he actually is going for the third base pretty early here, and we will have to see if that's maybe a little bit greedy or if he's able to hold that. I mean, there's just one Adept at the moment, but there's not that much for Sata as well, but he will be going for a drop, I guess, with maybe 8 Marines or whatever. Maybe 6 Marine and a Widow Mine. You will see. Let's check it. Yeah, 6 and a Widow Mine it is. Another factory on the way. So indicator for Sata that he's going for the mech build. The Reaper is scouting the third base, which has two things to maybe come up. A lot of units for Sata or the third base for Sata himself. And let me just put it in here. We have 2 starports on the way and we have the Oracle over here. Some kills going down. We also have the third base of Hedgehog under attack now. This will be taken out, I guess. There's no units at home. But this Oracle is kind of having the time of his life. And yeah, he'll just try to bait it into the Widow Mine now. Good job there. I think he could have had that thought a little bit earlier. But yeah, workers killed 17 to 0. But at least he's taking out the third base of Hedgehog. But he has a huge deficit on workers. I mean, 45 to 24. Even with mules, that's not equal at all. And yeah, these starports not having any add-ons for now. And let's see if he's actually going in. I don't think that he will be able to go up here. Okay, there was a Widow Mine hit. Yes, okay, there it is. I didn't see it. It was only, let's say, only 4 kills. It's an okay hit, but 4 kills is not that much compared to what Hedgehog did on the other side. Yeah, we have the first Banshee in production over here. More tech labs going down, so we will see a lot of air stuff for Sata. And we also have 2 factories. There are Hellions and there's a tank. So a lot of stuff that is possible for late game shenanigans for the Terran player. But will he be able to go there? And will he be able to... No, he's not saving any of those units, man. And Hedgehog is taking a pretty good lead in terms of units as well. I mean, he didn't even build that many workers. I think he didn't even build any workers in the last few minutes. I mean, Sata already has equaled out the worker count almost. Taking in the mules. I mean, he's even mining more. So let's see what this attack is going to do over here. Some adepts are there already being shot at. I mean, there's not that much to actually hold here. Some more units in the factory, but against the Immortals, what does he want to go for? I mean, the Wall-Off is good, but will this be enough? If he just focuses this depot and shades through, and there's a lot of Stalkers actually coming the way over the bridge. Resonating Glaives also finishing now, and +1 finishing for Hedgehog as well. So this is pretty damn good timing, hitting 2 upgrades almost at the same time. And now you can see this does not look good for Sata here. I think it's only 1 tank. The second tank actually might be pretty interesting here to hold this. I really would like to see those Vikings trying to take out the War Prison, or maybe attack the Viking already. Oh, he's baiting those units in. That's a good thing to go for, I think. And the Void Ray is focusing the tank. Will he be repairing it? He should repair the tank, right? He's losing both tanks. He's losing all of the units. And this might be a Hedgehog breaking the wall. And even with the Widow Mines right there, all of them have shoot already. And yeah, he's supply blocked heavily. There's no way he can build anything. And the units he has are not enough. Not at all. I mean, having Cloak in production for the Banshees doesn't help him at all. Lifting the command center will not break the game. And 1 Banshee, 2 Banshees will not win against those Stalkers at all. And yeah, I think it was a good try here. But we might see the GG sooner or later. Maybe the Widow Mines? Will they do big shots? No, they don't. There we go. Sata leaves the game. Hedgehog takes the win in game 2 and equals out the score. Game 4 of today's Clan War, last game day of the eSports League. And in the bottom left we have the guy who can take this series to an ace match. It's the Red Protoss for RTG, Mr. Vader. And he is going for the double gate opening into Cybercore. Standard PvP opening right here. I mean, on a big map like that, you could go for an expansion, a gateway expansion, but it's still a little bit risky if the opponent is going for a big aggression. And yeah, as you can see in the top right, that's the spawning location of our second player. He's the green Protoss, representing Forge Force Gaming. This is Afelay, or Afelay? Afelay? You know what I mean. And there is a pylon on the map, and this is actually scouted. Oh boy. You see that? He scouted the pylon. That's such a big game sense there. And yeah, he's moving out with the Stalkers already. On the other side, we actually have just one Stalker in production. And that's it. And he does not have any probe advantage, so he's going for the Robo way faster, and that's the thing to have here. So wants to have some immortals most likely to fight against any Stalkers incoming. And yeah, he's searching for the probe or whatever, I don't know. Maybe also searching for a proxy pylon. That is not there yet. And it will be an immortal first, right? No, oh boy, he's actually going for the Warp Prism. Okay. And he's going for the Robotic Space, so might be Disruptor drops, right? Or maybe immortal drops, but Disruptors, yeah, can destroy a lot of economy while being dropped somewhere. Oh boy. Going for some, I wouldn't say, it's not particularly risky, but yeah, maybe, yeah, it's more risky than what Afelay is actually doing, because he's going for the expansion. He's playing pretty safe. He has the Robo as well. He's going for some sentries right there, so he has the force fields, he has the mothership core in the main base, and he's adding another gateway, so he might not go for any disruptors. And yeah, he's going for the observer as well. Wants to be safe here. First disruptor on the way, second one queued up already for Vader. So this is going to be a disruptor drop. And we have to wait if he's able to do anything right here with this drop. In terms of army, actually Afelay or Afelay is ahead at the moment. Not that far, but just a little bit. And with the immortals being queued up, he has a pretty strong army against the Stalkers at home. But against the Disruptors, this can be pretty harsh. Yeah, a little bit of a supply block here, so the second Disruptor actually is delayed pretty hardly. And this also gives the possibility to Afelay to warp in more and more units over the time. And I think what he should do is go for a second observer, and yeah, maybe just put it somewhere around this area to just patrol or whatever. Yeah, to see units incoming, so he can move his army in position. Second disruptor will be out soon. There it is, guys. Okay, and since he's okay, he reveals the Warp Prism. And the Stalkers are delayed. The Stalkers are going back. Oh, this is such a big delay. Oh boy. I mean, he's forcing them to go back into the main base for such a long way. I mean, this delays the whole push for like 30 seconds, maybe more. And this is pretty big, I would say. Because this is just one warp and cycle with having 3 gateways. And also he could start another immortal. We will see. And yeah. Will this be enough? I mean, disruptor shots, if they hit anything, this can be destructive as hell. There's no blink for Afelay, so yeah, this means the units are not able to get out of position here. And if there's one shot going down, then this is going to hit pretty hard. So yeah, Micro is being forced by Afelay, or to be made pretty well by Afelay. Oh, the one Stalker will be sniped out. No Stalker going down in the trade. Disruptors not having any shots available, but they will be there in just a second. And downhill, oh boy, 2 Stalkers taken out. That's pretty good. And Afelay just needs to back up. I don't know. He does not have any Twilight Council or whatever. Or will he actually get some stuff? Oh boy, he's closing the gap. He's closing the gap. How about the cooldowns? Bolts are there, but dodged pretty well. And second one is active as well. So we will have more stuff. Oh boy! Oh boy, I completely missed that. Oh man. Game hard not being in-game. I completely missed the drop. Oh boy, this is so good for Afelay. Oh man, he's just somehow fighting at home, but at the same time he was whopping in a lot of adepts. Oh man, how could I have missed that one? He's putting himself so far ahead in this game. Oh man, well played being called by Vader. And Afelay takes game 4 and therefore Forged Force Gaming wins this clan war 3-1.